The 2020 National Electrical Code, or NEC, addresses the installation of ground fault circuit interrupters, known as GFCIs, in various locations, including outdoor receptacles. NEC Section 406.9 requires GFCI protection for all 125 volt, 15 and 20 amp single-phase receptacles located outdoors. Arc fault circuit interrupters, known as AFCIs, are not required for outdoor receptacles. However, they are required for specific locations and circuits. These locations include bedrooms, as per NEC Section 210.12a, and also family rooms, dining rooms, living rooms, parlors, libraries, dens, sunrooms, recreation rooms, closets, hallways, stairways, or similar rooms or areas as per NEC Section 210.12c. An inspector may have interpreted the code as requiring GFCI protection for all outdoor receptacles, regardless of the circuit breaker type. Other electricians may not be aware of the specific code requirement for GFCI protection of outdoor receptacles. They may also be relying on older versions of the code, where AFCI protection was not required for outdoor receptacles. Based on the 2020 NEC, an inspector is justified in failing an installation due to the lack of GFCI protection for an outdoor receptacle. AFCI protection is not required for outdoor receptacles. It is recommended to install a GFCI receptacle for any outdoor receptacle. Also, contact the local authority having jurisdiction, known as the AFCI, for any additional clarifications or interpretations of the code. To further elaborate on ground fault circuit interrupters, a GFCI is a safety device designed to protect people from electrical shock. It works by monitoring the current flowing in a circuit and quickly interrupting the power if it detects an imbalance, which could indicate that current is leaking to ground, potentially through a person. This rapid interruption can prevent serious injury or death. The NEC mandates GFCI protection in areas where there is a higher risk of electrical shock, such as wet or damp locations, including bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor areas. For outdoor receptacles, the risk of moisture exposure is significant, making GFCI protection essential. An arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI, is another type of safety device, but it is designed to protect against fires caused by electrical arcs. Arcs can occur when there is a fault in the wiring, such as damaged insulation or loose connections, which can generate heat and ignite nearby materials. AFCIs work by detecting the unique characteristics of electrical arcs and quickly shutting off the power to the circuit. The NEC requires AFCI protection in many areas of the home, particularly in bedrooms and other living areas, where there is a higher risk of fire. While AFCIs are not typically required for outdoor receptacles, it is important to ensure that all electrical wiring is in good condition to prevent arcs and other electrical hazards. Understanding the specific requirements for GFCI and AFCI protection can be confusing, as the NEC is a complex and constantly evolving document. It is always a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician or the local AFCI if you have any questions or concerns about electrical safety. Remember, the purpose of these code requirements is to protect people and property from electrical hazards. By following the NEC and installing the appropriate safety devices, you can help to ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. In summary, when dealing with outdoor receptacles, always prioritize GFCI protection to prevent electrical shock. While AFCI protection is not typically required for outdoor receptacles, it is important to ensure that all wiring is in good condition to prevent electrical fires. And if you are ever unsure about any electrical code requirements, always consult with a qualified professional. It's also important to note that the NEC is updated every 3 years, so it's essential to stay current with the latest edition. Local jurisdictions may also have their own amendments or interpretations of the code, so it's always best to check with the local AFCI to ensure compliance. When installing a GFCI receptacle, be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The receptacle should be properly grounded, and all wiring connections should be secure. It's also a good idea to test the GFCI receptacle after installation to ensure that it is working properly. This can be done by pressing the test button on the receptacle, which should trip the circuit and cut off power to the outlet. If the GFCI receptacle does not trip when the test button is pressed, it may be faulty and should be replaced. Regular testing of GFCI receptacles is also recommended to ensure that they are functioning correctly. The manufacturer's instructions may provide guidance on how often to test the receptacles. In addition to GFCI and AFCI protection, there are other important safety considerations when installing outdoor receptacles. For example, the receptacle should be weatherproof and designed for outdoor use. It should also be installed in a location that is protected from direct exposure to rain and snow. The receptacle should also be properly grounded to prevent electrical shock. The grounding wire should be connected to a grounding electrode, such as a ground rod or a metal water pipe. It is important to use the correct type and size of wiring for outdoor receptacles. The wiring should be rated for outdoor use and should be sized to handle the expected electrical load. Overloading the circuit can cause the wiring to overheat and potentially start a fire. When working with electricity, it is always important to take precautions to prevent electrical shock. Always turn off the power to the circuit before working on any electrical wiring. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as rubber gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to do the job. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to prevent accidents. Understanding the difference between GFCI and AFCI protection is crucial for ensuring electrical safety. GFCI protection is designed to protect people from electrical shock, while AFCI protection is designed to protect against fires caused by electrical arcs. Both types of protection are important for preventing electrical hazards, and the NEC mandates their use in specific locations. By following the NEC and installing the appropriate safety devices, you can help to ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. The NEC, published by the National Fire Protection Association, is a comprehensive set of standards for electrical installations. It is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest advancement in technology and safety practices. The NEC is adopted by many states and local jurisdictions, and it serves as the basis for electrical codes across the country. Compliance with the NEC is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems and preventing electrical hazards. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, grounding, overcurrent protection, and equipment installation. It provides detailed requirements for the installation of electrical systems in residential, commercial, and industrial buildings. The NEC is a complex and technical document, and it is important to have a thorough understanding of its requirements before working on any electrical installation. Many resources are available to help you understand the NEC, including training courses, seminars, and online forums. It is also a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician or the local AHJ if you have any questions about the code. In addition to the NEC, there may be other applicable codes and standards that you need to follow when installing electrical systems. For example, the International Building Code, or IC, contains requirements for the structural and fire safety aspects of buildings. The IBC may also have requirements for the installation of electrical equipment, such as emergency generators and fire alarm systems. It is important to be aware of all applicable codes and standards before starting any electrical installation project. Failure to comply with these codes can result in fines, delays, and even legal action. Electrical safety is a serious matter, and it is important to take all necessary precautions to prevent electrical hazards. By following the NEC and other applicable codes and standards, you can help to ensure a safe and reliable electrical system for yourself and others. Always remember that electricity is a powerful force that can be dangerous if not handled properly. If you are ever unsure about any aspect of electrical safety, consult with a qualified professional. They can provide you with expert guidance and help you to ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with all applicable codes. When it comes to electrical installations, it is always better to be safe than sorry. Taking the time to understand the NEC and other applicable codes can help you to avoid costly mistakes and prevent potentially dangerous electrical hazards. Investing in proper training and education is also essential for ensuring that you have the knowledge and skills necessary to perform electrical work safely and effectively. There are many reputable organizations that offer electrical training courses and certifications. These programs can help you to learn the fundamentals of electrical theory, wiring methods, and safety practices. By obtaining the proper credentials, you can demonstrate your competence and commitment to electrical safety. In conclusion, understanding the NEC requirements for GFCI and AFCI protection is crucial for ensuring electrical safety in outdoor receptacles. The 2020 NEC mandates GFCI protection for all 125-volt, 15 and 20 amp single-phase outdoor receptacles, while AFCI protection is not typically required. By following these code requirements and taking other necessary safety precautions, you can help to prevent electrical shock and fires. Always consult with a qualified electrician or the local AHA if you have any questions or concerns about electrical safety. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility, and it is important to take all necessary steps to protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. Stay informed, stay safe, and always prioritize electrical safety in all of your electrical installations.